Just wanted to show you guys today the differences between the inbuilt and anaglyph 3D modes of VPX 10.7.1, which I'm running now, compared to Superdepth3D running under Reshade. So this is just a standard 2D version of Funhouse. What we're going to do is we're going to flip on 3D inbuilt mode of VPX. Now, the first thing we're going to show you is some oddities surrounding the flipper. On the right hand side, just here, just watch the little guy's hand there. See how the fingers tend to distort and move around when I flip? Turn it off. No distortion. Turn on Superdepth3D. No distortion with Superdepth3D mode. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is just a few little weird oddities. If you just look up around this area here, I'll turn the inbuilt on. See how the table texture seems to break just here. And also over here, there's also another broken texture area, even though there's nothing 3D in that area at all. Turn off 3D and you can see it's not broken, no texture issue. And when you actually look at that through 3D glasses, it's quite obvious that there's actually a depth difference in the area for some reason. So what I'm going to do now is switch on the Superdepth3D, and that same area doesn't have the issue. There is a slight issue directly under the rail, but that's not very noticeable. If we spin across to this area here, there's no issue on that area. The other issue is these sort of issues pop up in most tables, and the other issue is a bit of an oddity surrounding the ball. You'll tend to see a sort of a wobbly effect around the ball. As the ball's travelling, it actually changes the texture immediately around it and creates a sort of a halo, wobbly halo effect. It's probably going to be very hard to capture on camera, but we'll see how we go. Probably can't see that, but this issue does not happen in Superdepth3D. Try launching the ball again. Oop. Oop. There's the ball, there it is. Very hard to capture the actual difference there, but in real life it's quite obvious to see what's happening. Anyway, I hope that gives you an understanding of why my preference is for Superdepth3D with Reshade at this stage compared to the inbuilt anaglyph 3D modes. The only disadvantage of Superdepth3D is it does take a bit of a frame rate hit. So on my system it reduces by about 7 or 8 frames per second, and I've actually had to change my resolution back because I've got a very old laptop running this table, if you can call it a table. It's just 2 screens on a desk with a keyboard. The inbuilt anaglyph 3D mode doesn't seem to affect frame rate at all, maybe 1 frame per second. Anyway, but I think the trade-off is well worth it. Okay, thanks for looking.